BoomBod weight loss drinks are a popular weight loss supplement in the United Kingdom and in Europe. And because of the internet, you can pretty much buy BoomBod pretty much anywhere else you want as well. In this quick video, let's look at the ingredients in BoomBod, the clinical research, side effects, pros and cons, to hopefully help you decide if BoomBod weight loss drinks are right for you. So here are the ingredients in BoomBod weight loss shots. You can see this is a 3-part energy supplement. Basically, there are 3 different sachets. They're powdered supplements. You mix them with 8 ounces of water. You drink them. And there's a morning energizer BoomBod. There's an afternoon motivator version and a nighttime rejuvenator version of BoomBod as well. And the first thing I would point out is that BoomBod weight loss drinks are low in calories. As you can see, they range from 8 calories, 7 calories, 7 calories. So 7 to 8 calories per sachet. They're also pretty low in carbohydrates. Again, we're looking at less than 2 grams of carbohydrates. And then generally, when it comes to the vitamins and minerals, we're not looking at an awful lot here. 15% pretty much across the board for most of the vitamins and minerals in BoomBod. Notice that the afternoon version is the one that contains vitamin B12, and they're giving you 100% of the recommended amount of vitamin B12. And in case you're interested, the form of vitamin B12 that's in BoomBod is methylcobalamin. Now, all that said, I want to draw your attention to the key ingredient in BoomBod, and here it is right here. It's glucomannan, right across the board. All of BoomBod powders are giving you 1 gram or 1,000 milligrams of the glucomannan fiber. Another name for glucomannan, which you may have heard of before, is konjac fiber or konjac root extract. By whatever name you call it, glucomannan is a fiber that increases in size when it's in the stomach. Basically, glucomannan helps you feel fuller longer, reducing appetite and the need to eat between meals. So all that's great, but is there any proof? So yeah, there actually are some studies. Here's an investigation from the 1980s. The effect of glucomannan on obese patients, a clinical study. 20 overweight people are given either 1 gram, 1,000 milligrams of glucomannan 3 times a day before their meals. If you're doing the math, that comes to 3,000 milligrams of glucomannan a day. That's the same amount that's in BoomBod supplements. After 2 months, the people taking the glucomannan fiber lost 5.5 pounds, and as an added bonus, their cholesterol and bad cholesterol levels also went down too. And then we have this investigation where 83 overweight men and women are given 3 grams, 3,000 milligrams of glucomannan fiber or a placebo each day for 2 months. When the researchers looked at those who stuck to the program and used the supplement as directed, they found that those taking glucomannan, they had lower body weight, less body fat, and also their cholesterol and bad cholesterol went down as well. And then we have this interesting study where overweight people who did not exercise regularly were given either 3,000 milligrams of glucomannan, either with or without exercise, to see what the effects would be. In other words, they either took glucomannan by itself and worked out 3 days a week, or they just took glucomannan and did not exercise. Now, the results of this study showed that both groups lost weight, and not surprisingly, those who exercised 3 times a week, well, they also saw improvements in their fitness, and exercise also improved the fat loss that they experienced. Their waist circumference went down as well. So exercise appears to improve the weight loss effects of glucomannan. Interesting, however, in this study, those who combined exercise with the glucomannan fiber, they didn't lose more weight. So I thought that was a little bit interesting. Their waist circumference went down, they lost more fat, but they didn't lose weight. It is what it is. But it's not the only investigation that's out there. Here is another study where researchers reviewed 14 previous glucomannan weight loss studies. Their conclusions were that glucomannan could in fact reduce body weight, total cholesterol, and bad cholesterol levels, as well as triglycerides, and fasting blood sugar levels. Fasting blood glucose levels also went lower when people used the glucomannan supplement. Now, while all that sounds great, I would point out Studies like this exist as well, which appear to find that glucomannan fiber does not work. This is an investigation of 9 previous studies that appeared to show that glucomannan fiber supplements did not actually cause more weight loss than people taking a placebo. That said, there's enough clinical research out there to lend believability to the notion that glucomannan fiber supplements would help some people lose weight. So you're probably wondering, does BoomBod supplements have any side effects? And I would say no side effects have been reported by the company. That said, I do think it's best to start with less than is recommended for at least the first week. In other words, don't start with 3 BoomBod packets per day. Start with just 1 packet a day and see how you feel with that. Remember, glucomannan is a fiber, and so if you slowly increase your fiber intake, well, this can give your microbiome time to adjust to that added fiber you're consuming. Common side effects that have been reported in glucomannan research do include diarrhea, gas, and bloating, and this may be due to the fact that people were adding fiber to their diet too quickly. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, absolutely ask your doctor. This makes sense. Remember, BoomBod is a weight loss supplement. Weight loss is generally not something you need if you're pregnant. The BoomBod packaging says that it contains sulfur-containing compounds called sulfates. So if you're allergic to sulfates, absolutely talk to your doctor first. And in theory, it's possible glucomannan may interfere with some medications. So again, do your due diligence and talk to your doctor. Okay, so pros and cons. Here's how I score it. Pros. Research exists on the glucomannan fiber. That's good. BoomBod actually contains an effective dose that has been used in clinical studies. Again, if you're using the 3 packets of BoomBod a day, morning, afternoon, and evening, you're getting 3,000 milligrams of glucomannan fiber a day. That's similar to what many clinical studies have used that have shown weight loss. So I would call it and say, I do think weight loss is possible with BoomBod. There's no pills to swallow here. That's an important thing to remember. This is a powdered supplement that you mix with water. So there's no pills or capsules to swallow. There's no caffeine or other stimulants in BoomBod. There's no aspartame in BoomBod, but there is sucralose. It's gluten-free, and as I said before, it is very low in calories. As for the cons, I think BoomBod's a little bit pricey. I will link to it in the description so you could check out the prices for yourself. Prices will vary according to where you live and the shipping charges that may be necessary to get it to you. And the return policy, I think, is a little bit short. It's only 14 days to return it if you're not satisfied. That may not help you very much because if you're going to see results from BoomBod, it may take 1, 2, or 3 months to see a significant change in the scale. If you use BoomBod as directed, you're getting a similar dose of glucomannan fiber as has been used in clinical studies showing weight loss. Based on that, I think it's reasonable to assume that, at least in some people, BoomBod might work. Remember to watch what you're eating and exercise to get the most out of BoomBod supplements. But all that aside, what do you think? Have you tried BoomBod? And if so, leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Until next time, I'm Joe from supplementclarity.com. Take care.